Hi, I'm Phil Muncaster. I'm a technology writer and editor, and I write mainly for Infosecurity magazine. Things that excite me in Infosecurity tend to be the stuff more like the threat landscape stuff. So it's about kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of what threat actors are up to, how they're doing it, how they're innovating, how network defenders are innovating in response. And it's a kind of cliche of an arms race, but it's true in that it's human versus human trying to outwit each other through technology, and it just makes great stories. So I think there's two things that make cybersecurity so interesting, and it's the pace of change, the pace of innovation, which means there's always something new to write about, and the variety of stories. One day I could be writing about skills, the next day about security awareness, the next day about threat intelligence, the next day about CISO strategy. It's even someone with a low attention span like me, it keeps me engaged. So I think the trends in cybersecurity is probably one big one, which is it's no longer possible to put everything that you have in an enterprise behind a big wall and defend it that way. It's a kind of this castle and moat idea. It's just information and assets are everywhere, thanks to cloud computing, thanks to Internet of Things, thanks to home working, thanks to mobile devices. So with distributed networks, it makes it impossible to protect everything in the old way, and that's where zero trust comes in, because it's about assuming you've been breached, never trusting anything, and always verifying. The problem with that, of course, is that it's very complicated to do. It takes a lot of time, and it's incredibly expensive. And in the meantime, the bad guys are knocking on the door.